Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Misinswood, Macy Luminozoa, Lisa Yamada, and Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, sharing a moment as they connect as grandmother and granddaughter. Will Steffy panic and run to John, Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, demanding he keep Sheila and Luna apart? Steffy tried to force Luna's arrest even after the phone call that pardoned her. Steffy was livid when Finn didn't tell Luna he wanted nothing to do with her even though he walked away. Now that Steffy thinks she has Luna out of Finn's life for good, she will see something even more shocking. Something that will terrify Steffy to no end. Steffy will learn that Luna has turned to the only relative who is speaking to her currently, her grandmother Sheila. Steffy knows what Sheila has done to her and Finn. Now Steffy has to imagine what these two will do once they put their heads together. Luna and Sheila both hate Steffy and refuses to allow her to push them out of Finn's life. What will Steffy do now? When Sheila finally realized that Luna was indeed her granddaughter, she was like a kid with a new toy. Luna might be a murderer, but she is still Finn's child that neither of them knew about until recently. Luna and Sheila are likely to be best buddies once Sheila calms Deacon down. Steffy will certainly see them together at some point. Steffy usually runs off to Paris whenever she leaves Finn because of something she perceives to be his fault. Where will Steffy run off to this time? Imagine her walking into Il Giardino and seeing Sheila and Luna with their heads together. Steffy may jump a plane to Timbuktu. One thing is for sure, Steffy won't want to be anywhere near L.A. Steffy, and Sheila should have a huge showdown over Luna. Finn might not stand up to protect her, but you can bet Sheila will. Can you just imagine Steffy trying to rant Luna like she did in front of Finn? Steffy may be able to rattle Luna a little bit, but imagine her reaction to Sheila telling Steffy to back off her granddaughter or else. Finally, Luna might feel like someone cares and is taking up for her. Then Luna and Sheila would be a force to be reckoned with. Sheila could take Luna under her wing and teach her everything she knows. Will Luna use her newly discovered information to put her stepmother in her place? Is this alliance all Finn needs for his wife to run off again? In the glittering world of high society, where secrets are worth millions and alliances are forged under the most precarious circumstances, the world of the bold and the beautiful continues to be a vortex of drama, romance, and unexpected betrayals. The Forrester family, as always, finds themselves at the center of it all. However, this time, a new storyline is brewing that has Steffy Forrester Finnegan on edge in ways she never anticipated. For years, Steffy has been the epitome of grace and poise, maintaining her position as one of the central figures in the Forrester family business, and by extension, the intricate web of relationships that entangles them all. But now, as new connections emerge and old rivalries reignite, Steffy will have to confront one of her most profound fears: the growing bond between Sheila Carter and her daughter, Luna. The calm before the storm. As the bold and the beautiful has expertly done time and again, the calm before the storm is often filled with innocent moments that allow the viewer to get comfortable before the chaos begins. Steffy's life has recently been marked by stability. She and her husband, Finn, are basking in the glow of their growing family, their son, Hayes, becoming a bigger part of their lives every day. Finn's commitment to Steffy has been unwavering, and their partnership feels unshakable. Yet in the back of Steffy's mind, there's always been one thing that has caused her unrest: Sheila Carter. The infamous villainess, whose machinations have terrorized the Forrester family for decades, is still a looming presence in the world of B&B. Sheila's desire for redemption or revenge, no one can ever really know for sure, is something that keeps her a constant wild card in the game of family drama. Steffy, who has suffered at Sheila's hands more times than she can count, knows better than anyone that there's no escaping the wrath of Sheila once she sets her sights on something or someone. And for Steffy, the most unnerving part of this current situation is the fact that Sheila is beginning to take a personal interest in her young daughter, Luna. The unexpected bond. Luna Forrester, Steffy's youngest child, has always been her greatest joy. A product of Steffy and Finn's love, Luna represents the future for Steffy, the continuation of the Forrester legacy, a new generation of hope. But the Forrester family's wealth and status have always been a double-edged sword. Luna, despite her tender age, is already being pulled into the web of family intrigue. The unthinkable begins when Sheila, recently released from prison, starts showing up more and more in the Forrester orbit, making casual appearances at family events and social gatherings. At first, Steffy tries to dismiss Sheila's presence as something she can't control. A woman trying to integrate herself into the family once again, despite her past. But Sheila's interactions with Luna are a different matter. It begins innocently enough. Sheila, ever the manipulator, presents herself as the doting grandmother. She speaks to Luna with warmth, buying her little gifts and showering her with affection. At first, Luna is taken by Sheila's charm, who wouldn't be? Sheila's honeyed words and seemingly genuine gestures of love have always been her tools of persuasion, and for a child like Luna, they are difficult to resist. What starts as an innocent gesture slowly turns into something far more insidious. Sheila begins seeking out private moments with Luna, spending time with her away from the prying eyes of Steffy and Finn. At first, Steffy is oblivious to the nature of their interactions, thinking Sheila's interest in her daughter is simply a grandmother's attempt to bond. But as the days pass, Steffy begins to notice something strange in Luna's behavior, a shift in how she talks about Sheila, an almost unnatural attachment forming between them. This raises alarms for Steffy, who, despite her calm exterior, knows that Sheila's motives are rarely, if ever, pure. She can't shake the nagging feeling that something is off. Steffy's growing panic. Steffy's panic reaches its peak when she overhears a conversation between Sheila and Luna one afternoon in the Forrester living room. Sheila, with her trademark manipulative charm, is telling Luna about how much she cares for her and how she can be a true ally to her in the future. Luna, looking up at Sheila with wide, trusting eyes, seems to absorb every word. The words Sheila speaks are far from grandmotherly, they are filled with dark promises, subtle suggestions about the power and influence she could offer Luna. "I can help you with anything, Luna," Sheila whispers, her tone low and enticing. "You'll never have to feel alone, especially when you're surrounded by people who don't understand you." Steffy, standing at the top of the staircase, hears the entire conversation. Her heart races in her chest. She's not just worried about the influence Sheila has on Luna, she's terrified of what this bond could mean for their family. Sheila's manipulation is well documented, and if she successfully planted seeds in Luna's mind, it could lead to consequences Steffy isn't ready to face. Rushing down the stairs, Steffy interrupts the conversation, her voice sharp and commanding, "Sheila, that's enough." Sheila looks up, feigning innocence. "Steffy, darling, I was just telling Luna how much she means to me. A grandmother's love is boundless, don't you think?" Steffy's eyes narrow, her protective instincts kicking into overdrive. "Not like this. I won't let you get inside her head, Sheila. Stay away from my daughter." But Sheila isn't one to back down easily. "Oh, Steffy dear, I'm just getting started. Luna and I have a connection, something you'll never understand. I'm not going anywhere." Steffy feels a wave of panic wash over her. She knows that, despite her best efforts to keep Sheila away, his situation is spiraling out of control. Sheila's bond with Luna could be the beginning of something much darker, a power struggle that could pit mother against daughter. Finn's dilemma. Meanwhile, Finn, ever the calming influence in Steffy's life, finds himself caught between his wife's growing distress and his own desire to see the best in people. When Steffy confides in him about her fears regarding Sheila's growing influence over Luna, Finn is initially hesitant. He's always hoped that his mother, despite her past, could change and become the loving grandmother they both desperately need for their children. But after seeing the way Sheila has been manipulating situations and undermining Steffy's authority, Finn begins to see the danger in her presence. Steffy, Finn says, I know how hard this is for you. But we need to be careful. Sheila has a way of worming her way into people's lives. We can't let that happen to Luna. Steffy's frustration bubbles over. You don't get it, Finn. Sheila is dangerous. I can't lose Luna to her manipulation. I'm not going to let her turn my daughter against me. Finn, torn between his love for Steffy and his complicated feelings about Sheila, struggles to find a solution. We need to talk to Luna. Make sure she understands what's going on. But we have to approach it carefully. If we push her too hard, she might end up siding with Sheila. Steffy, knowing that time is running out, agrees to a plan. They need to confront Luna, but in a way that doesn't push her into Sheila's arms. The stakes are higher than ever, and Steffy feels the pressure mounting. The battle for Luna's loyalty. As Steffy and Finn try to navigate the complex terrain of family dynamics, Luna finds herself caught in the middle. She's drawn to Sheila's mysterious allure and her promises of power and understanding. But Luna, young and impressionable, doesn't fully grasp the gravity of the situation. All she knows is that Sheila makes her feel special, seen, and heard. Things that sometimes feel lacking in the bustling world of the Forresters. In a tearful confrontation, Steffy tries to reason with her daughter. Luna, baby, I know you love your grandmother, but Sheila isn't who she seems. She has hurt this family for years, and she's trying to use you. You have to trust me. But Luna, torn between the two women, responds, You don't understand, Mom. Sheila listens to me. She's the only one who really gets me. Steffy's heart sinks. She knows that, in that moment, she's losing her daughter to Sheila's dangerous manipulation. Desperation claws at her, but she holds on to the hope that there's still time to turn things around. After all, Steffy knows that family, blood, loyalty, and love is stronger than any temporary bond, even one as poisonous as Sheila's. But will it be enough to save Luna from a future that could destroy everything Steffy holds dear? This is a detailed buildup of tension and drama surrounding Steffy, Luna, and Sheila. If you want, I can provide further elaboration on the events leading to a dramatic showdown. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our B&B Star Steffy YouTube channel for more update news.